Well, I always thought that Africa would be the hardest continent to cross just because the heat was going to be an issue. And on my bike, wearing my gear, today was not an easy day. Leaving lush Ethiopia behind, I was soon in the stifling heat, dust and deserts of Sudan. The day begins early in Sudan, usually with the call to prayer at about 5:30 in the morning, because by 9 AM it's already too warm to be comfortable, and by 12 it's roasting. If you've got things to do and places to be, well, you'd better do them and be there before the heat gets to its maximum of about 45 degrees Celsius. In the summer, it's even hotter. I had to wait a week in Khartoum for some documents, but with the sweltering heat, I thought it was a week too long. I was keen to get back on the road, back on my bike.
You're a good soldier, choosing your battle. Pick yourself up and dust yourself off and back in the saddle. The pressure's on, you feel it, but you got it all, believe it. When you fall, get up, oh, oh, and if you fall, get up, eh, eh. Samina, mina, sangalewa, cause this is Africa. Samina, mina, eh, eh, waka, waka, eh, eh. Samina, mina, sangalewa, this time for Africa.
Having battled my bank's bureaucracy, I wasn't going to let a sandstorm stand between me and progress north. With my carnet safely tucked in my jacket, I whisked across the desert and made my way towards the ancient pyramids of Sudan.
All day, all night, all day, all night, all day, all night, all night. What the What the
Long straight desert roads, no shade anywhere. And then when I found somewhere to pull in, just a gas station or a stop for the buses, everyone would look me up and down and just kind of, you know, in broken English basically say, "What the hell are you doing riding a bike out here?" And I think they had quite a good point today. Over the last day and a half, I've just ridden 1,000 kilometers across the desert, north from Khartoum, until I get here, which is Wadi Halfa. This is where I'll catch the ferry boat up to Aswan in Egypt, if all goes well. I've got to meet a fixer later this evening. He's going to help me get through customs and get my bike onto the barge, which follows behind the ferry, I believe. It's all a bit of a circus, and the fixer and the captain and the crew, apparently everyone just takes some money off you before you get anything to happen. So it's going to be an expensive exit from Sudan, or entrance into Egypt. Despite my concerns about corruption, catching the ferry was easy enough. Finding a place to sit or sleep, well, that was a lot harder.
It's just gone noon, half past monsoon on the banks of the River Nile. Here comes the boat, only half afloat. Usman grins a toothless smile. Only just one more to this desolate shore, last boat along the River Nile.
Cause this is Africa. Samina mina, waka waka, samina mina, sakarewa. This time for Africa.